figured if it was important enough to remember it, I should write it down, because there's lots of things I'd like to pass on to you tonight. First of all, he never should have reached 60. He shouldn't have reached 6. A bunch of my friends and I were at a show. He was 2. I was 5. They hung a lot of Indians in the picture. We came back to our house in Port Louis, and Ron was playing on the porch at 2 years old. We thought, what a great idea if we mimicked the movie. So we tied his hands behind his back, put him on a chair, put a rope around his neck, and pushed him off the chair. And he was swinging on the wall. I swear to God. My mom and dad were working at the time. My aunt happened to be babysitting, and she happened to be in the kitchen and turned around and watched him swing. He had the burn marks and the scars from ear to ear. So, you know, he really shouldn't have been here. Speaking of people that shouldn't have been here, Gwen and Stephanie. Let me just fill you in on how this happened. When we were living on Stephen Street at 10, 11 years old, with all the kids in the subdivision that we hung around with, we used to break into packs, and we'd chase each other. Well, Stephen Street was under construction and all these new buildings, so I want you to picture a building under construction with no windows in it, okay, but the walls are out, and this big sand pile in front of the picture window. Well, I spotted Ron, and just as I was about to touch him, he spotted me. So up over the sand pile he goes, and he figures, you know, if I jump through this window, I can probably get rid of Jerry. He won't be able to catch me. So as he leapt through and left the sand pile, his back foot slipped. Now, here's the ledge. Here's Ron's leg. Right on the ledge. So after a bunch of screaming and crying, we kind of broke it up.
Jerry was crying.
Yeah, I was crying. So,
you got a picture of that one?
At his age, at that time he'd be about 9, and he didn't really have the knowledge of all the intricate parts of the body. Next morning when he woke up, this is not any exaggeration. He come into the kitchen like this, and he said to my mom, "Mom, my bowels got big." I'm talking balls. 8 hours later, he was in the emergency room, or in the operating room under the knife. So, no, I'm not kidding you. That was really neat.
Oh, come on. That isn't what the word you meant to say, was it?
No. Bowels, believe me. It's really not often that two brothers get along so well for over 60 years. And I think that reason is because we have the ability to laugh with each other and at each other. And, you know, you got to this is really stupid. But it's not the little, it's the gut-wrenching, fall on the floor, when you lost it, you're gone. Now, you got to picture this. Ron and Sheila had just moved into a place on Dixon Street. Louis was there. Now, they live on the 2nd floor. We had a refrigerator to move up to the 2nd floor. Ron's on top, I'm on the bottom. We get halfway up the steps, and he starts to snicker. And he says, if you start laughing, honest to God, I can't believe we're both alive. That big refrigerator was shaking. Unbelievable. I had the honor of calling him out as an umpire on the very first home run he hit as a Pee-wee baseball player at Oaks Park. My dad was the president of the OBA, of the Niagara Falls Baseball.